Music for God.
Music for the soul. WMG.
All that you gotta do is to believe. You will get there. You will stay there.
Hello and welcome back to the channel The Poultry Farm. My name is Mr. Echo and that's it. Today I'm just going to talk about one mistake you should avoid in poultry farming. One mistake, just one mistake. And the mistake you should avoid in poultry farming is application of your funding. Application of your funding. You see, when people want to start poultry farm, they all think about, we plan, I'm going to do this, I'm going to bring this kind of bears, I'm going to bring this amount of bears, this is the structure I'm going to use, and that's what they think about. But what I would say is that you first have to get your funding right, and you must plan within that fund. Don't go above that fund. The moment you start going above that fund, then you are creating a problem for yourself. Because let's say you are trying to raise 200 chickens and you realize that it is going to cost you 20,000 Ghana cedis, and you go ahead and you procure bears, do structure, buy equipment, when actually the money that you have with you is 10,000 Ghana cedis. So you are short by half of the budget that you are projecting, but yet you go ahead to pick 200 bears, not taking into account how you are going to feed the bears later. And you're going to have a big problem to deal with. So this is a mistake you should avoid, because whenever you don't spend within the funding that you have, then along the way you are going to get hurt. You're going to get a very big cut, because you realize that you get to the point that you have to feed the bears and there's no fund to feed the bears because you've already spent the money, and it will lead you to the problem that most poultry farmers face. That is, they raise more bears, can't feed them at the ages of 16 to 20. They can't feed them, so they must sell some of the birds as meat so they can get the funds to feed the rest. So you put money in, you feed them expecting to get 200 laying bears, and by the time you realize you are having like 150 or 100 laying bears at their time of laying, because you've already sold them due to lack of what? Funding. So it's a typical mistake that is worrying poultry farmers. And if you want to start poultry farming, know that you want to spend within the fund that you have. You know that you're going to purchase bears, have structure, have equipment. You have all the estimates for those with the funding that you have. Because when you don't do that, you're going to have that problem. And you'll be sorry in poultry, because it is really going to be devastating. I've been there before. So note it, it's a mistake you shouldn't try to commit. When you have 10,000 to pick bears, know that how much can I use to pick the bears? How much will I use to buy feed, to feed the bear throughout their 6 months period before they lay? That's very important. So check that out. Otherwise, you are going to have the biggest problem at your farm. So if you are new to the channel, subscribe, share, like, and we shall do more videos like this to improve our poultry business. Peace.